But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Rolling to his left. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Second down and 8. He'll look to throw. Out to his left. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Cornhuskers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Cornhuskers ready to kick this thing off after the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Play action, it's Taylor. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Running from the gun with Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Here's Taylor. He's going to float this one deep right side. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw, escaping the pressure right. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Finding some room at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line.
So in this case, you'd think the defense would be collapsing to the left side of the field, and they forced him to his left. So he just tucked it away and picked up some yardage.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cornhuskers add on to their lead. extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Nebraska now after the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Taylor. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. On the carry, it's Jewell. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Who's going to celebrate as national champions? 2 quarters to find out as we get set for the final half of the college football season. And the second half starts with a touchback. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I just established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On second down, it's Henry, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Taylor. And that is incomplete. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And his pass, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of it, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Back to throw now on first down. It's brought in by Harris. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Mitchell Harris from 21 yards away. And the Cornhuskers add on to their lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it is now 21 to nothing. Cornhuskers ready to kick this thing off after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Great, well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet, trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way? I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
On second down now, Jewell. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. Things just kind of continuing to unravel for him here in the second half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard, and they're just trying to get something, anything to go their way. But in this case, they turn the ball over.
Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. Past the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback taking it in. And the Cornhuskers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 28-0. Here's Nebraska now after the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
2nd and 10. Now Taylor. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it.
Well, Parker, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extreme. Frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. They showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it. Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the try here for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And the Cornhuskers ready to kick this thing off after the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. There you go. There you go. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up.
And that ball is caught for a Cornhuskers touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Cornhuskers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it is 42-0. Here's Nebraska now after the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. One last shot for Taylor. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. He's picked off at his own 47. So celebration time in Lincoln tonight. For the first time in more than 2 decades, the Nebraska Cornhuskers are on top of the college football world.